Hello YouTube, this is OmniDitto here, and I'm coming at you with a deck profile. What? That's right guys, I took a 2-year hiatus from the game, and I am back, and I'm playing again, and I'm ready to make some videos for you guys. So, here we've got the 7th place Burning Abyss regional deck profile from last week's Chicago, Illinois regional from our hometown of DeKalb boy, Maurice Shabola. That's right, guys. We had about 4 or 5 players, I think. I don't know actually how many players went to the regionals last week from DeKalb, where I currently live and play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I think 4 of our players that went ended up in the top 16, which is kind of fucking amazing, guys. Like, that's, if those numbers are correct, that would be 25% of the top 16 for that regional were DeKalbians, which is just boss. You're gonna have to forgive me right off the bat because I don't remember all the Burning Abyss monsters effects just based off of looking on the card because I've been away from the game from so long. I have been playing again for about a month and a half. Maybe I've been playing Ritual Beasts, which I know everybody hates it, but it's really fun for me because I'm the one taking the 15-minute turn. So yeah, I'll just go to locals and turn one, I'll go first. My opponent will just like go hit up Mickey D's or something, come back, and by the time they got the Big Mac, I'm usually almost done with my Ulti Hawk searchers and stuff. But anyways, let's get into this 7th place Burning Abyss regional deck profile. And if you guys have any comments or questions about it, just leave them down below in the comments section, and I will answer them. If you have a question for Maurice, I could relay them to him, or of course, I'm sure he has a YouTube account and he could come on here and comment himself. So let's just get into this. We've got a Barbar, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. This guy is the one that banishes from the graveyard to inflict some burn damage. I'm guessing it's because he wanted another name to keep special summoning stuff and keep his effects going off from the deck, as well as I could see usefulness in at the end of the game, if you just need, like, your opponent's got 500 life points, man, you could just banish 2 Burning Abyss monsters. Shit. And we got 3 Sir, of course, because Sir is the one that special summons. Right, he special summons another one from the deck, which is broke. Then we got a Farfa, who, if I'm not mistaken, banishes. Yes. Um, Targeting banishment, which is great because there's a lot of cards in the format that just can't be destroyed. Of course, there's some that can't be targeted as well as not be destroyed, but meh, whatever. It's still a really good card, especially at 2. Then we've got Graph, who special summons from the deck. Oh, excuse me. Yes, special summons from the deck. And he's playing that in 3, obviously. Then we got one Libic. Libic is the one that is going to special summon a level 3 Dark Fiend from your hand, but its effects are negated. So, um, pretty much, I'd assume just when you really want to get another one out there and just have another name. Then we got 2 Mathematicians. I wanted to talk about this card. I fucking love this card. I came back. You guys know I left after Shadow Specters, and I came back pretty much right a little while after Clash of Rebellions was released. Um, so I've been away for quite a while, and this card came out, and I think it's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, cards that was released since I left the game, because it's just a really good generic card, and it's sort of like that Magician of Faith. What's it called? Not Mask or Restrict. The mask card that gives you a trap card back. The flip monster. I can't remember. Oh wait, I have a giant repository of Mask of Darkness. That's what it is. I didn't even need to finish it. Mask of Darkness. Okay, yeah, like Mask of Darkness and shit that just sort of fucks around with the deck, but is a generic card. Love it, love it, love it. Love everything about it. Obviously, not all cards can be like this or even be this good because then um, Konami would have to focus more on not creating loops and whatnot. Then we've got 3 Max C. I don't know if I said that that's being played in 2, the mathematician, but whatever. You got 3 Max C. We've got 1 Rubik, who is the. Oh, yeah, he's the tuner, duh. So you can go into your Virgils. Then we got 3 Skarm, who is the searcher and the end phase. And then we've got 1 tour guide because you can pretty much summon anything except these 5 cards right here. And 2 Dark Hole, 1 Foolish Burial, 2 Mistaken Arrest, the hot new tech, in fact, the hottest of the new techs. And then we got a Raigeki, one bottomless trap hole, two breakthrough, two fiend griefing. One of my favorite cards in this deck, just because I think that the way it operates is very interesting. Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss at one, because, I mean, it's not technically a plus, but shit, you're just popping three fucking cards. So why not? Karma Cut, it's so much, guys. Like, destroying three cards. Like, it's so good. Okay, then we got two Karma Cuts. Good card in Burning Abyss. Two Mind Crush, because everything searches. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, you just want to either lock your opponent out of the game by making them draw something completely useless when they're already struggling, or get rid of something that can't be destroyed, or bounce an extra deck monster back to the extra deck. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast accomplishes all of that. Solemn Warning at one Torrential Tribute, and one Vanity's Emptiness. Then we've got, I'm not going to go side deck first, I'm going to go extra. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, then one Virgil, Rockstar of the Burning Abyss. And we've also got three Dante, of course, because why would you not play that card at three in this deck? Because I think when he's destroyed, he special summons one. Oh no, he adds one to your hand when he's destroyed. So, obviously everybody can make Dante, but only Burning Abyss can really utilize that. Then we've got three Downerd Magician because you play a shit ton of rank threes. And we've got an Alucard, Giga Brilliant, Acid Golem of Destruction, two number 47 Nightmare Sharks, probably to clinch those games where your opponent's got some sort of lock on you or you can't get over stuff. I mean, you could easily pump out two of these, and that's 4,000 damage. Or you could attack with it and then put a Downerd Magician over it, and you got a Downerd Magician with two Xyz materials after using its effect, of course. Then you got a Utopic Future because you play a bunch of rank 3s and 3 rank 4s, which, you can easily get into these by just placing it on top of a rank 3. And I guess if you were feeling really ambitious, you could take, what is it, two Dantes with two materials and place Downer Magician on top of there, and then have a Utopic Future with 8 materials, which, yeah, it wouldn't be destroyed, but then they draw Compulse, and it's like, well, shit. And we got a Zen Mains, of course, because Zen Mains is great. Now we're going to the side. We've got two Cyber Dragon Core to take out those Cyber Dragon cards, and also he can fuse with any machines on the field, so it could take out the Cleese. Then we got two Majesty's Fiend, the other hotness in Monarchs and stuff. Fuck this card though, because fuck Monarchs, and fuck the new Monarchs because they're degenerate, shitty fucking deck that doesn't let you play the game, and I hate it so much. Ugh. Then we got two Puppet Plants. Galaxy Cyclone, this card is so good. I want to play it in Ritual Beasts because I get fucking wrecked by Skill Drain and by Imperial Iron Wall and Royal Decree. Basically, continuous traps are all that can fuck the deck up. Uh, and so by playing even just two Galaxy Cyclone, it might be really, really effective. Then I've got three Mystical Space Typhoon, two Black Horn of Heavens, two Imperial Iron Wall, and a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So, that is the deck profile, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments or message me, and if they're from me, I'll answer them. If they're from Maurice, I'll ask him. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Congratulations again to Maurice on reaching 7th place in a 301 person regional. It's kind of crazy. Also, sort of bullshit that they capped the regional off at 300 people. Whatever. I mean, I would never want to turn people away if I was running an event. I would just, maybe find a bigger space. But they chose not to instead. So, whatever. That's their prerogative. But yeah. Um, Pretty soon there should be a new episode of the Second for the Win podcast once we can get some scheduling stuff sorted out. I've got a lot of ideas. I wanted to make a huge format change for the podcast that I think would be really good and it would really set us apart from even other podcasts, like in general, but specifically, I think there's like two Yu-Gi-Oh podcasts right now about the Yu-Gi-Oh game, barring Yu-Gi-Oh Abridged. Um, of course, YCG, who was the inspiration for the Sacking for the Win podcast, and still remains to be the most solid. Uh, Even though their uploading consistency has gone down greatly, I've been listening to all the old episodes, and it's been really helping me catch up with everything I missed within the last 2 years in the game. So yeah, thanks to those guys for being fucking amazing as always. And yeah, but I want to make some huge format changes. I'll probably make a video about it and upload it, see what you guys think. And I think that's going to be all for this video, you guys. Again, leave a comment down below, and I will hear from y'all soon. Have a good day.